What's up, ninjas? Let me guess, you're looking to grow your portfolio amidst this bear market. Right now, Bitcoin's sitting at about $20,000. Most people are sitting on the sidelines in stable coins, not really knowing how they can grow their portfolio. So today I'm going to show you 4 ways that you can grow your portfolio amidst this bear market, even if you're sitting on the sidelines. So first up, you're going to create a spreadsheet with your list of projects that you want to follow. So I will leave a link down in the description below to a Google spreadsheet that you guys can basically copy and add your own projects. So here you can see the list of projects that I am following closely. So I have them grouped here. We have the symbol name, the actual name of the project, the CoinGecko link, which will be actually used to pull the price. And then we have the CoinMarketCap link just as a backup. We also have the website of the project, as well as a description of the project, the live price, which is again pulling from CoinGecko. There's a formula in here, as well as my ideal buy price, so the price that I want to buy at, and then some key updates here. Yeah, so let me show you basically how I'm managing this. I have here on the left color coordinated it. So here are some of the layer 2 ZK rollups type projects or scaling solutions I have in green. So these are some of the projects that I'm following. Again, do your own research. These are projects that you might not be interested in. These are the ones that I'll be heavily DCAing in. I've actually started already. So anywhere from Bitcoin being at 20,000 all the way to down to potentially 7,000. I will be DCAing into these projects. So again, you want to create a spreadsheet where you're tracking these projects as well as their price and your ideal buy-in price. So here you'll see actually if we change the buy-in price, say I wanted to buy in at $1.50, the spreadsheet has a formula where this will turn green. So you can check this spreadsheet every day or every week, depending on how often you want to buy in, but you can just, yeah, you can see that this is color coordinated. So I probably won't buy until it's $1. Now, you can also hire somebody off of a website like upwork.com to manage this for you. So I hired somebody who wrote all the descriptions for me in an easy to understand way. So I basically said, write it in a way that your grandma would be able to understand it. So he analyzed the websites and then added it all in here. Okay, so here you can see I'm also following a bunch of gaming / metaverse projects on my list. So that's color coordinated here in this bright blue or turquoise or whatever you want to call it. And then I have the main projects here, or the bigger cap coins right here in a different color. And then some of the Luna and CRO here as well. I am not going to be investing in these DAOs. I just have them here as well. And here are some other projects on my list that are not color coordinated. So hopefully you don't have too many. In fact, I think I probably have too many on this list. I have 32 right now, or 31. 31 projects on the list, which for me is manageable because I'm getting somebody to look after this. So the way that I would set your buy prices, this is just the way that I do it, is I go off of Bitcoin. So for example, Bitcoin right here, $20,000. I told you I was DCAing quite heavily already, but I would love it to hit around $11,000 or $12,000. Let me put $12,000 because that seems to be the general consensus right now. So you can see here, if you just do some math, you can do a calculation and see how much more does this have to drop to reach your ideal buy price, and use again Bitcoin as the standard. And then all the other currencies you can probably kind of estimate based on how much Bitcoin has to drop, how much they would eventually reach. Now, you're not going to obviously nail the exact bottoms, which is why every day I come in and I see what is the trajectory of Bitcoin. I think it's going to drop a little bit lower in the next coming weeks. So, which is why I have some of these numbers set the way that I have them set. So again, you can pause the video, you can take a look at the prices that I have set. And again, this can be altered day to day. So for example, if this hit my buy price of 20 cents and say it's 19 cents now, well, I would buy a little bit into this and then I would lower this probably like to 14 cents or 15 cents, my next place that I feel comfortable buying in. Okay, I hope that's clear. Again, you can get your virtual assistant or whoever you hire to do the key updates as well. So that would involve them going to Twitter, Discord, Medium, all the places that the team provides updates, and just provide those updates on a certain date right here. Okay. So that is the first thing that you can do in this bear market to get a good handle on growing your portfolio. The next thing that you could do, which is also related to the spreadsheet, is research consistently. Now I touched based on this in the previous number 1. So basically you want to either do this yourself if you can afford a virtual assistant, but you can find good virtual assistants for anywhere from $10 an hour. So you would just basically tell them to spend 2 or 3 hours every single week. Maybe it's on a Monday or a Sunday, basically getting these key updates. So this task is called research. So now that you have your list of projects that you want to follow in this spreadsheet, you really want them to be providing key updates. Now, what does this mean? Again, they're going to be going to the Twitter, Discord, and I would suggest even getting your VA to get active in the Discord. So ask them questions, see how responsive the community is. The worst thing that you can do is have a bunch of projects that you have on your list that you'll be DCAing into and find out that because you're not following them actively, or your virtual assistant is not following them actively, that these communities eventually die. This is a very common thing that you see in bear markets. Projects become abandoned. Either they're cutting their team members or staff due to shortage in liquidity or cash flow, and so you have basically a dead project or a dead community. Now the best ways to engage or see that is obviously on Discord or on their Twitter or Telegram. Now know that a lot of these projects can actually buy followers that are look like the community is engaged, so you actually want to be in there asking some questions, see what the response times are, see if the moderators are responding or if it's the community members that are responding to you, maybe even sending them a weekly email just with a question, so you can get your VA to do things like that and then report back to you basically how active is the community. Because again, you want to be investing in projects that are really active, and again, this is part of number 2, which is continually research these projects that you have on the list. Because again, just having the projects on this spreadsheet doesn't mean anything. If you're just watching prices, you want to make sure that they're updating their GitHub, all of this stuff, and they're actively developing. Okay, step number 3 to grow your portfolio in this bear market is patience. So you really want to spend time just sitting back, being patient, not FOMOing into projects just because you feel like you're not actively doing anything. This is why I'm creating this video and giving you active steps that you can be doing so that you feel like you're part of the market and that you're educating yourself. So part of step number 3, which I've labeled patience, is 1, educating yourself. And to do that, you just want to be keeping up to date with the latest like news, and whether you're following influencers that you absolutely love or ones that you hate. Again, I recommend following as many as you can and just keeping yourself informed. Even if you don't agree with their viewpoints or how they present their videos, I think it's a good idea to diversify and not just stick to maybe your thought bubble of who you like. So let me show you some YouTubers that I follow. So first we have BitBoy Crypto. This is a good channel. I'll be creating a video that goes much more in depth into each one of these channels, the pros and cons, what I like and don't like about them. But here I'll just list them real quick. So we have BitBoy Crypto, obviously one of the largest channels, as well as Crypto's RS. And pause these videos and you can subscribe to these channels if you'd like them. These are 2 of the largest channels. Both provide amazing news coverage and very consistent in terms of their daily videos. Also, Chico Crypto, very unique videos. He does a lot of research and he creates, again, very unique videos that I really like. So oftentimes he gives you the inside scoop much earlier than other crypto YouTubers. Then we have The O Show by Wendy. Again, very consistent videos. She does shorts as well, which is very good to diversify the content that you're consuming. She's also in a bunch of amazing interviews. And then we have Digital Asset News, very level-headed, very honest videos, and also very consistent. Then we have Crypto Banter. These guys talk about a lot of the smaller projects, not so much about Bitcoin, but again, they cover a lot of the gaming and metaverse stuff. What I like about this is that they have different guests on, so you get a variety of different opinions and viewpoints. Then we have Alex Becker's channel, talks about gaming coins, and he's like the OG in this, and also very funny too and entertaining, so I love his videos. He doesn't post too often, but when he does, I definitely watch them. And now we have some trading channels. So if you want to keep in the loop with price action and just get an overall sense of where the market's heading, we have Eric Crown Crypto. This is the TA master. I really trust his TA. He doesn't give too many predictions, but basically he says, if this, then that. So if this, then price will go up. If that, then price will go down. So I love his channels. He's a super respected TA. artist. Then we have CryptoFace, obviously very entertaining, very real, raw. He has Market Cipher, which is that trading software. If you haven't taken a look, check out marketciphertrading.com. Amazing software. He also does live streams with some crazy trades, anywhere from like hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. So he's super entertaining. Definitely recommend following CryptoFace. Then we have Jason Krasper, similar to CryptoFace, very funny, a little bit smaller of a channel, but again, his humor is very unique. I think he's on a farm, grew up on a farm, and so you get some cool, hilarious farming references. But again, his TA is pretty on point as well, and very easy to follow, and again, learn from. Then we have Crash Trading here. This guy makes some very bold predictions, and he's accurate a lot of the times. So this guy will actually make predictions and not be afraid to. And again, his directness, a little bit of sense of humor. It's a little bit sarcastic. I really like this channel as well. And then finally, we have Gareth Soloway, an OG, again, super well respected, even though he doesn't have a crazy amount of followers. He's on interviews, lots of like news channels, and I found his TA to be very, very level-headed, more of a swing trader, meaning that it's for the long term, and I can definitely recommend trusting his signals. So those are some channels that you can follow. Again, about 10 or so channels to give you a really good view. And again, sitting patient, doing your education, being informed in the market is very important. So another part of being patient is really making sure that you're taking care of your things outside of crypto. Again, crypto, money, it's all imaginative. It's all money that is created out of thin air. It's all things that get amplified when you take care of things that are outside of crypto. So make sure that you're taking care of your health, your relationships, other things that are besides money or your quote unquote work. Very important. Again, in this bear market, you're going to have time to do that. So those are the 3 tips so far. Okay, the last and final step that you can do in this bear market is trade or short the market. Now, this is another way to grow your portfolio. This is the last thing I recommend doing, just because the other 3 are very practical and again, probably worth putting more time into. Again, I don't recommend shorting or trading the market if you don't know what you're doing. And I definitely don't recommend shorting or trading the market as the only thing that you do to try to increase your portfolio. Again, the other ones will yield a much higher return on investment, in my opinion. But let me just show you how you can easily trade or short the market. Again, I wouldn't recommend doing this with more than like 1% of your portfolio on each trade. Again, keep it very low. This is just like a degenerate gambler type thing. I don't recommend trading. I recommend researching and investing and informing yourself. That's where you get the 100x gains when the bull market starts again, not by trading. But let me show you how I take trades. I keep it very simple. I just use the Fibonacci levels. So again, if this is unclear to you, please do not trade. I'm going to use very simple terminology to explain this. I just use Fibonacci levels, and I use the golden pocket. So you can Google how to draw Fibonacci levels on your trading view chart, and specifically how to implement the golden pocket, which is again the 0.618 to the 0.65. That's kind of where price seems to naturally move to. So let me just show you right here. So here we are on the daily chart. Let me move down to the 4-hour. And again, I'm just using Bitcoin as the example. I don't recommend shorting alts. I recommend shorting something that would potentially be more stable, which is Bitcoin. So here I've drawn from the swing high here all the way to the swing low. So you draw your Fibonacci level, swing high to swing low, and you can see here that when I draw it from, again, the swing high to the swing low, the Fibonacci level here goes to the 25,000 to 26,000 area right here. So this would be an area that I would feel quite confident in taking a short. You can also see it lines up to other areas right here. So it's no coincidence. Price definitely follows these golden pocket levels. So if the price did make its way up here, I'd be looking to short it and possibly back down. Obviously, these are just levels that you can make your entry. And now you can draw multiple fibs. So let me just show you. So let me draw another fib from maybe this high, because maybe it's not going to get all the way here, right? So maybe I draw it from this high to, again, the low. And you can see we did touch on there, and that would have been a perfect place to short it as it's going down right now. Now, obviously, the higher up you're going to go, the bigger, more confident you should be in your taking your short. So that's why, yes, you could have shorted it here for a small little profit, but most definitely if it comes up to here, it'd be a great time to short. Again, this is not financial advice, but you can see how simple it is. Just draw from different swing highs to the very low, and you'll be able to see different areas that you can short it. Okay, I hope that helped you guys. 4 ways again to grow your portfolio in this bear market. Stay strong, guys. Again, patience is key. Inform yourself with research, and just stay happy and active. Again, the bear market's not something to be doom and gloom about, especially if you're just following the charts all the time, which is why I created this video. All right, God bless, guys. Take care. See you soon.